how you do number 1 if you didn't get my one class I didn't get over number 1. This is -2, so you get -2, and if there isn't anything in between, it means times. So times whatever your answer to the square root of 51 is, and 52, I mean. Square root of 52 is between 49 and 64, so the answer is between 7 and 8. It's closer to 7, so you choose 7.1, 7.2, multiply them, and notice it's closer to 7.2. So you multiply 2 times 7.2 to get that. That's a review, okay? And then this part is, I need you to understand that if it's -5 squared, that's a 1 times. So that's what it means. If it's a -5 squared like this with parentheses, then it's -5 times -5, which is 25. And then, of course, you need to remember that when you are multiplying, this is multiplying, you add the exponents, and these are what you do, okay, for here. And then most classes we finish 3A, B, and C, and then all the class we finish this here. So if we didn't finish this one on F, the 2 has a 1, not this 3. The 3 goes only to P only. Kids get that confused all the time, so distribute this 2 to this exponent of 1. We call that power to a power. You get a 2. Bring down that -2 in parentheses, so we know it's -2 and not -1 times 2. So then we got P. You multiply this 2 times this 3, which is power to a power. Roll it 6. Put it in parentheses, so we know that -2 is a number. So notice we know that this is -1 times because there's no parentheses. Anytime it's a number is negative, we put it in parentheses, distribute like that, okay? So when you're multiplying, this is A, this is B, when you're multiplying, you have to add the exponents with the base are the same. 8 times 3 is 24, P to the 8. Okay, here you're multiplying, so -4 to the 4 plus 3, that's -4 to the 7th power, y to the 1 plus the 7, it's y to the 8th power. That looks the same, something we've just done. Okay, the 8, so we're multiplying, so when we multiply, this is multiply, we add the exponent, 2 plus this 3, and then k to the 1 power plus this 5. So you get 8 to the 5th power, k to the 6th power. Okay, and distribute here. Parentheses mean to distribute the power to a power. That's 35. And then k. K is big and the 35 small because it's an exponent. Okay? And for most classes we finish A, B, C, and D here. Remember the division rule. When we're dividing, we subtract the exponents. So here, if you have a negative, you need to bring that down. You got this 3 squared, an exponent of 1 minus 1. Okay, and then here you got n to the 4 and 1, n to the 4 minus 1, and you have here p to the 14 minus this division, so minus 8. This means to divide, so you subtract the exponents. So you bring down the -3 to the 1st, n to the 3rd, p to the 6th. Now 1 can be invisible. Here is the power of 1, so 5 to the 7, because it is a division, you're going to subtract 7 minus 1, m to the 8 minus the 4, and n is just by itself to the 4th. There's no other n. So you got 5 to the 6, m to the 4, and n to the 4. That's your final answer. Okay, so when the base are different and they're whole numbers, no exponents, basically no exponent, you divide, that's 5, and this is a division. Remember, this is a division. That's why we divide 25 by 5 to get 5. J to the 8 minus 2. So we got 5j to the 6. Okay? Divide these two. That means divide. You get negative 6. When you divide, you need to subtract the exponent. G to the 7th minus 3. H to the 5th minus 2. Negative G, negative 6. G to the 4th, H to the 3rd. That's your answer. Okay. Now, I don't think any class we did this one. Distribute, that's got parentheses, distribute 15. This one, it's negative 1 times, so negative, leave it outside. Distribute, because of the parentheses, get 3 to the 20th. Okay, this is a negative. Distribute, that's power to a power, 6 to the 14th. No negatives, so you don't have to worry. F to the 30th. Distribute because of the parentheses. Okay, distribute because of the parentheses. We'll go here, 4 to the first power, so 5 times 1 is 5, bring 4 to the 5th power. 5 to the 2, get A to the 10th power, B to the 20th. And that's your answer. Same here. I think we finished. Yeah, actually, no, we didn't. Maybe not. Distribute, that's a 1. Z to the 10. Y to the 15. And negative 5 to the 5th power. Parentheses, so we know it's negative 5. Okay, parentheses, that is y to the 8. That is x to the 6. And that is a 1 here. So 2 times 1 is 2, negative 2 squared, which is 4, right? Okay, distribute 4 to the 8, invisible 1 right here, m to the 4, 3 to the 4, 4 to 3, n to the 12. Okay, when you divide, remember when you divide you have to subtract the exponent. So if the base are the same. Okay, the negative has to stay. So 3, you're only doing this part right here. 3 to the 9th minus 2, so negative 3 to the 7th power. Okay, and number 12. This equation of this line is y equals, we need to use mx plus b, so b is 4. Y equals mx plus b, and b in this case is 4, so plus 4. We need to find this m right here, so another dot would be here, up 1 over 2. Up 1 over 2. Okay, this one here, y-intercept is here. And the slope, oh, we can put a dot right there. Down, this is going down. Down 1 over 4. Down 1 over 4. Use substitution, that means take that, put it in there. Okay, times it all by 4, that's the least common denominator. 4 times 1 is 4, divided by 2 is 2. Times this by 4, you get 16. Negative 1 times 4 is negative 4, divided by 4 is negative 1. X plus the 4. Add 1x. Add the 4 here. Minus 16. Negative 12. Okay, and then we're going to save the 1/2 x plus 4. And you put negative 4 in x. Times 1 is negative 4 over 2 plus 4, so negative 2 plus 4 is 2. That's how you do that one. Okay, and most classes we finish, oh goodness gracious, okay. I didn't even know when we, okay, I'm gonna try it again. I don't know when it got not there anymore, but I'm not gonna start all over. I hate this one happens, it takes me forever. So we did all of this here. If you didn't hear me, sorry. Did that there. And then this one is here. Okay, I don't know where you left off, but I'll put up all the answers. Hope it didn't go out too soon. I didn't even look up. I was just constantly working on it. Okay, so unfortunately, the Wi-Fi wasn't good today. All right. So one thing I need to remind you, you can't find a median unless it's ordered from lowest to highest. So you can't use the median here. You need to order it first and then find the middle number of the number lowest to highest, okay? And mean, of course, you add it up and divide it. And each student could get a different answer here depending on your line of best fit. Okay, so most students know how to do this. Now, the only problem here is this is not minutes but seconds, and predicting your equation. Use the equation of your line, and this is your equation of your line right here. You use that one, okay, for there. And that's how you do that. Hopefully this helps. I hope